in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. Throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
It's a pinnacle code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pinnacle, never tell me killer code. Everybody coming from the hood, so not kidnapped. Everybody's taking by the same cause you never know the stories that are coming from the same blood, living in a pinnacle. Yeah.
We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there.
Coming with a ski max, bitch with a B-bag. I got a 4-4 with a 4-0. Coming in with some mojo with a Gucci bag.
We in here, one don't get, and we ain't fit, I can't get in here. We getting lit in here. I don't care, and the girls dancing everywhere. The bottle popping everywhere, the money overflowing everywhere, the swags everywhere, designers everywhere.
We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline.
We're in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We're in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We're in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there.
This
Young
young
T,
T,
young
young David, young Emma, young Thug, young Boy, young Bear, young Doll, young Nick, young Giz, young Hills.
Yeah.
Pull up at your hall, young Mill, young Chill. I say
Catching with the pitching.
Learn from
Petition.
I got no mission,
Vision,
so I question my intention.
intention.
We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We're in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We're in there. Oh my God. We're in there. Oh, we're in there. Oh.
This young T with a Gucci belt. Okay.
All right. Welcome to another live stream. I'm here today again on the Sunday 22/22/26. You heard me? Welcome to another great live stream. Uganda Trades is here back again with another great live stream.
Oh my God!
But let's get it. Name a car for edit. Man, not answering your goofy ass question. All right, welcome to another live stream. We're gonna go crazy today. We are gonna be overseeing. We're gonna be reviewing the markets. We're gonna be seeing the before and after of what happened in this week, the prior week, and we're gonna be recharting our charts for the next week. See how this following week gonna go. But for the most part, thank you for joining me. I am proud, I am proud to be back here again. It's an honor to present this knowledge. This knowledge is worth millions of dollars. And you know, one day we're gonna be. We're gonna be millionaires. We're gonna be millionaires. So you know what time it is. Thank you for saying hi. Put a 1 in the chat if you're excited for another great live stream. We about to go crazy. We dropping shorts. We dropping knowledge on knowledge on knowledge. But today, I am happy to pronounce that Uganda Trades is coming on a new level, boy. I'm gonna be on a new level of this. I'm gonna tell you right now, Uganda Trades is gonna be a whole new level right now. I'm gonna be precise this live stream. I'm not getting distracted. It's gonna be straight to work because I want to get to the back testing because you know that's what I needed. You know how to dream. I just need a back test mode. I just need back test mode. So majority of the stream is gonna be back testing. So let's cut the bull crap. Let's get it.
Oh my God!
Let's get it.
Oh my God!
Man, I am excited. So let's do some overview of the charts. Let's do some overview of the charts. Let's do a little overview of the charts. See what happened last week. I didn't have the best week, not gonna lie. And I need to log my trades because dang, Apple played me. Apple played me, bro. But let's see what's happening with the market. So As you can see, Meta failed to push lower. I'm gonna be on a daily this jit. I'm not gonna be going on a smaller time frame when I'm doing a review of what happened last week. Y'all check out the lighting though. Like, check out my lighting. I upgraded my lighting, gang. Upgraded my lighting. I'm looking clean, better than ever. You know what time it is. All right, so Meta was below the support and failed to continue downward. So that's a good sign. So maybe we might see push ups on the upside. Maybe we might see Meta retest this daily resistance. So that's it for Meta. That's what I saw. It just failed. There was not a lot of momentum. Let me put on some indicators. Put on some indicators. You know, I'm trying to. Let me just put on the RSI. Let's see if that's so. Right here, Meta definitely showing. You know, there was not a lot of strength selling point. But yeah, I don't 100% rely on indicators, but it's, you know, sometimes to make sense of some things. Also, Meta 200 MA. You can see we're below it. We're still below it, but the retest right here, I feel like Meta this following week is going to retest. Is going to retest this resistance if we continue on the bullish side, or we continue to see weakness, and you know we still have sales could be still valid. Now from Microsoft has been at this support level whole week. Not a lot of price movement, not a lot of volume regarding Microsoft, but you know there's potential buys. But the thing I don't like about Microsoft is that we are underneath the average moving averages. We underneath the, you know, the 200 MA. We underneath and we're near support. So underneath support, price could break down lower and push, you know, to like the 360 to 270 level. Right now we at $400. If I was an investor, it's a good time to get into Microsoft. Good time to get into Microsoft. Moving on to Elon Musk stock, Tesla. We were underneath the support, but as you can see, not a lot of momentum, not a lot of strength on the downside. We kind of held that level. We held below it. Just price stayed below the support. So there's something to be looking out for. Is price gonna fail to break the support and push back up, or is going to continue downward? But this week we just kind of consolidated the whole week. Not a big movement underneath the support, on the daily support. Not a lot of movements. Now going on to Google. Google, we came below support. We hit our target. This is our target. But as soon as that hit, Google definitely bounced back into the support, back into the channel. So this is a no trade zone. No trade zone, especially if you're looking long-term trends. No trade zone. I would not get any trades there. I like to get trades below or above the resistance. But Google also kind of consolidated for like 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and then boom. So we pushed on Tuesday. Was it Monday? Oh, Monday was a holiday. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. This week was a shortened week, so we only have 4 days of plays. We only have 4 days of play, so next week will be a longer playful week. And then moving on to Apple, man, Apple broke my heart. I ain't gonna lie, it didn't break my heart, but it's still a buy too. So still a buy too. So I might get back into Apple. That's delicious. Apple just failed. Apple, and I feel like Apple is a good buy right now. I ain't gonna lie, I think Apple might go crazy next week. I'm still a big believer in Apple, but it broke on Tuesday, pushed below, but it failed right here. That's the thing. I kind of when I was trading this, I kind of should have look at the chart. You know, look at the chart. Stop hoping. I used a lot of hopium, and that's what led me to taking the loss. And then we go into Amazon. So what happened to Amazon also was underneath support, this major support too. This support goes back all the way to May of 2025. But those past 4 days that we had, Amazon is going to retest this large resistance here, this daily resistance. Let's see if Amazon breaks this resistance or fails to break it and continues downward. And then back lastly, for our Mag 7 review, we also saw Nvidia kind of stay above the resistance, which is a good sign. It's a good sign. So I'm saying 100% buys above this 192 level. This 192 level, it's a buy above there 100%. But that's the way I'm looking at it currently. But for sure, buy above that 200. I'm a 192 level or 190 if you want to get a little earlier. But on a small time frame, there's probably gonna be some plays. So let's go to our trading list. Let's review what happened with our trading list. So starting off with SPY, as you can see, SPY is also retesting their resistance, a daily resistance, but there's also another resistance above it. So it's a buy above this level. But as you can see, SPY also pushed to retest the resistance, but we did not actually get to the resistance. Will SPY break above or below it? And then Coca-Cola, I ain't gonna lie, I was too focused on Apple, bro. Coca-Cola went crazy. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like beautiful 4 days. I ain't gonna lie, I did buy. I bought stock. I bought a lot of Coca-Cola stock. I bought a lot of Coke stock. And then Microsoft and then Tesla I already talked about. So that's pretty much it on the reviewing side. Let's kind of go to LGBT. What to expect in the stock market next week. To expect. Keep it short because this is a live stream. It's a get to the freaking point live stream. So AI, Nvidia, cool tariffs. With that, let's go to Forex Factory. Okay, so Monday, the FOMC member speaks. We have consumer confidence. President Trump speaks on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be dry. And then unemployment comes on Thursday. And PPI and PPM or PPI. So this is inflationary news coming out on Friday. So expect some volatility on a lot of movement on Friday. Even though there's not a lot of earnings calls, but it's still expect some movement. So that unemployment claims. And it's the end of last trading day of the month. So February is out the window. But guess what? Nvidia's dropping earnings on freaking Wednesday. So that's something to look out for, and you look it out for that. So that's gonna be our big lookout for the and Lucid too. How Lucid doing? Lucid's at $9. Damn. Lucid, damn. Lucid dreams. What happened? Yeesh. Kava is dropping earnings. Home Depot's dropping earnings. Home Depot ski. Depot's been going crazy. Let's see the past 6 months. They're being slowly, surely. Hims. Past 6 months. Past year. On the downtrend. Domino's, Home Depot. Supposed to be having some movement. Lowe's has been on a uptrend. It's been going crazy. I know Home Depot and Lowe's need to go crazy. Belly. Damn. This resistance too. It's at prices at this. Price at this 2K resistance. It's a resistance. We might see some breakouts. Duolingo. Damn. Having a rough year. Rough year. Lingo's been on a downtrend like crazy. All right. So this is gonna be and then Zoom too. Zoom's dropping earnings. Zoom is dropping earnings. Zoom Video Communication Inc. And Circle in that group getting cooked. So with earnings on the way for Nvidia, so this is gonna be a very telling week. Let me clear the charts. Go to the monthly. I'm clearing the Mag 7. Clearing the Mag 7. Clearing it. So the reason we clear the Mag 7 or all of our trading charts, especially if you want to trade some daily on a shorter time frame, you have to clear it on a more consistent basis. So if you're trading every day, you want to clear charts on a daily. If you're trading daily, like if you're a day trader, if you're an intraday trader, like holding throughout the week, you might really go up. I don't know if you go. What you want to know if you want it to go up. But what I'm saying is, depending on how long the time you're planning on holding the trade, it's the more frequency you need to refreshing your charts. It's like clearing your mind, right? Because all that all the information I just reviewed, that was from last week. So we don't know what's gonna happen next week. So our job is not predict, but we gotta kind of draw. It's like we're drawing a roadmap. We are drawing a roadmap for us to trade upon that for the future, because that information that I already draw last week, it's dated already. So my point of refreshing is to clear my mind and get to a new visualization and see where any new ideas might come up, because we got 4 days of actuals. So now we kind of need to forecast for the future and see what might happen in the future, right? So that's how I look at it. I just went into financial term forecast and actuals. Man, put on one in the chat if you understood that. Forecast and actuals. Pretty much what we're doing is forecasting now, and then while we're trading, is going to show actuals, right? So like, I'm not 100% a predictor of the market. I am a participator, but I use the forecast to guide me, right? I use the support and resistance. I use the RSI. I use the SMA. I use the 20-day. I use the VWAP to pretty much guide me, right? Because I'm drawing the new forecast. But as you can see, Meta still having a rough month. But look, we are seeing that Meta is still on the downside. It's still on the downside overall, especially on the weekly. Kind of push back a little bit on the weekly, but as you can see, failure to we've seen fail. We're seeing a fail push back to this $800 level. Meta side. Now we go into Meta, but we still have this large resistance right here. Still have this large resistance. Boom. Then boom. Meta is back in this no trade zone. So why do I say no trade zone? Because the no trade zone is a zone where like price is very unpredictable. Like in here, right? Okay, we made the initial move. Okay, then it came back to this the resistance, right? And broke out. So let's say you can't really tell where market wants to go in between here. That's why I say no trade zone. We don't know if market wants to go up or down. So when you trade in between the no trade zones, low-key, more like gambling. So be careful. Always trade below, like sell below the support or buy above the resistance, right? So right now, if we sold below the resistance, we would have definitely taken a loss, because that's the thing. Everything's not 100% guaranteed. That's the risk that comes with trading. That's why you have to have the great risk management. As you can see, Meta's in the no trade zone. I'm not too keen on anything right now, so I'm just gonna put a little alert there, just for the vibes. If price decide to break below again, and that's gonna be way more powerful. Momentum's gonna be definitely on there. Or Meta can push above the 677 level, and we might go crazy and hit this. This is our target too. So we have our targets. We have this right here is our target, and we have here's our target. But I feel like Meta is definitely more on a pushing the upside. And then we go on a smaller time frame, smaller time frame. I like the smaller time frame. Kind of see what's going on a smaller time frame. As you can see, boom, boom. Let's see, boom. Now you see it. Meta is definitely was trying to push, but getting held by this low support / resistance right here. This support became a resistance, and price is trying to push it, but still showing weakness. Now moving on to Microsoft. Microsoft has had the past few months has been getting cooked, filleted like filet mignon. And also a lot of traders are saying that Microsoft is at this big resistance. Trend, and it broke the trend. Like if people look at trends like that, price definitely failed and broke the trend. So still might be at big sales for Microsoft ski. I bought some Microsoft. This Microsoft is cheap right now. From 550 to 400. That's on a discount. Microsoft's on a discount. But back to the weekly. I'm meant to press the weekly. On the weekly, as you can see, Microsoft. Let's take these off. Delete that. As you can see, Microsoft has held the support level, broke it a little bit, but we've held it. It's weekly support level, right? On a daily too, we can make it more precise, but that's good enough. Like Microsoft's at this is like big old support level and holding this support level, daily support level for a while. So that's something to look out for. So what does Microsoft wants to do? Resistance wise, yeah, this right here, or bring it down right here. That's a resistance right there. That's a resistance right there. Drop that resistance. Boom. So, but looks like Microsoft is more playing that support. Is more comfortable at the support. At support. More comfortable at support. So if we pop our daily, an hourly candlestick chart, we see that. Boom, right here. Look at this zone right here. No trade zone because it's not clear. Buy above here or buy above here, but in here, Microsoft is definitely consolidating. Not a lot of price movement, but for me, I'm gonna put a what's it called? I'm gonna put a alert right there. I'm gonna put an alert right there. Put an alert right there. See what's going on with the Microsoft ski. What's going on with the Microsoft ski? Who make a smoothie better than me? Make the best smoothies, and to give me a lot of energy because I'm giving y'all this information raw, straight to it. That's how I'm looking at Microsoft. Like it's definitely getting comfortable underneath the support level, and we might see it just break below, give up. Microsoft gonna give up and just drop, pop and lock it, drop it, pop, drop and lock it. Let's go to Ezzy. Yeah, Tesla. So you can see Tesla definitely also showing weakness on the higher time frames. Definitely a red flag. And then even on the weekly, we definitely been consolidating. This whole zone right here has been a consolidation. But really not the best. If you were a trader, I'll say this is not the ideal trading price right now for Tesla right now. Tesla might be off the trading zone because look at this consolidation, right? We've been in this zone since back in September, so prices still haven't left this level, so not the best trading. Let's go on a daily too. Yeah, look at that, just straight up consolidation. Consolidation means no good for us. Like traders not making money. I'm not making money trying to trade this. Like unless I'm trading on a smaller time frame, intraday, day trading, you know. And that's not good for me. But got this little support, resistance, I'll draw it right there. Boom, boom. Drop that there, drop that there. Support. Price is getting comfortable underneath this zone. Underneath this right here. Then we already already got this right here. So my Tesla might be at, you know, some sales right now. But I still see Tesla selling off. If something happens, big news drop. Boom. Line below here. Consolidation. Sell below that level. Let's go on to Google. Google's been doing great, but last month we've seen some sell-offs at the top. Could this be a sign of a pullback, like a major pullback? And then look at this past 2 weeks. Even though the last week we had a green week, only a shortened week, but as you can see, we should see from the past 2 weeks we had a bullish engulfing. We're going to daily, right? We're going to daily. Price definitely respected the support level. Then we have another support level. So we tapped one support level, but we went back into another. You know, that's how I see my support and resistance right there. No trade zone. And look at this consolidation between this zone, right? I don't like that. No trade zone. Ah. That hurt. Man, teeth still sore, bro. My teeth tighten, bro. Not the best feeling, not gonna lie. Best feeling. Best feeling. All right. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. See it. Yeah, see it. H. But back into the no trading zone. Google's no trading zone. We'll see what's up with Apple. If it's no trading zone, let's not worry and waste our brain power unless price breaks out of those zones. And then we seen Apple, bullish engulfing on the weekly, bearish engulfing on the weekly. Price try to push back up. Is price gonna, you know, recover? Then look at what we see here. Look what we see here. Price. This is our support. This support level right here. Draw it out. We're doing our weekly forecast. Boom. As you can see, this resistance right here. This is our new resistance. I don't like this resistance, so I like this resistance. And then we have a support right here. What is price gonna do? So Apple's in a trading zone. There's a trading zone. Boom, 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 boom. Bye. Apple, you getting bought. As soon as you break that resistance, or on a smaller time frame to draw, Our hourly. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, back to Amazon. That's how I look at Apple pushing above that. And then we have Amazon bearish engulfing on the monthly, just falling off to a crisp. And then on a daily too, definitely underneath our support. Now, this support is gonna be our resistance. Get that right there. Prices wants to push that right here. Boom, boom, boom. 4 hour. See it? Yeah, see it. Oh, oh. Alert of this resistance. Maybe, maybe, maybe we can fill this gap for Amazon. Last seen the video. As you can see in the video, we are just consolidating. This is all consolidation, all consolidation, all no trades on. All this is no trade. Like I really don't see no trades except for above this level right there. Then I don't see no trades below there. Daily, doing a daily. Literally, y'all see it. That's where my support resistance are. It's literally where I put my support and resistance. This price is like, bruh, no point of trading. Boom, boom. Y'all see it. Looks pretty cool. Looks clean. Price has definitely been consolidating, but I don't see it. You know, ain't a lot. If price breaks above here, I am YOLOing. I'm YOLOing some money on. I'm YOLOing, putting it on the line. If it, you only live once. You only live once. I'm gonna put it on the line. Above this, the price is above 100 moving average. Good. Go. Good to go. Good to go. Let's go on a smaller time frame. Smaller time frame. The time frames. 1 hour. Put it at 1 hour to 4 hour. Looking pretty clean. 1 hour. Let's mark up right here. But I definitely want price to break this resistance. We're gonna break that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go crazy. And earnings are coming up for video. But with that, that's the review of the Mag 7. Let me go to the trading list. I'm gonna keep um SPY on here just because it's SPY. Just because it's SPY.
Oh my God!
Look at SPY how it's moving, but look at this weakness. Doji, weakness. Past few months, and then if you gonna end through there, then boom, look at this. Consolidating above this level, not pushing up. Past few weeks we've been consolidating. So that could be a sign of weakness, or we might just get a bit drop, bro. Like, we can't be consolidating forever. Boom. Not just like that. There's resistance, support. Boom, right there. Drop that right there.
Bruh.
Just look at that, bro. Just look at this level right here. Resistant too. Like every time price breaks, this is our 4 hour resistance right here. Daily 4 hour. Got clean that is, bro. Clean that is on an hourly. We'll have this here, that on there. Keeping it simple. Keeping trades simple. You know what? Work hard. All this that, man. Got clean. This pure off of price action. And it clean. Buying above this level. First target. Target beyond Coke. Coke is gone. Get off my trading list. We're done. Microsoft. Tesla. But let me put in the video on here. On there. Top thing. Microsoft. Tesla. And Apple. Apple. Definitely go crazy right above this level. Really, Nvidia and Apple SPY, low-key sales. Microsoft looking for sales level 2. With that, it is time for me to look into our future investments. Dollar General looking good, but it's been consolidating a little bit, consolidating a little bit. Let's refresh this chart for the one time. Let's see on the 1 month. 1 month. Dollar General still pushing up, using big numbers. We're seeing big numbers weekly, but we're seeing consolidation the past few weeks. The past week was a little consolidation daily. Now Dollar General needs to break this level. Will it break that level though? And we have earnings coming up March 13th, March 12th. Our new resistance. And we have our resistance support here. But really, you know what? I'm an investor. It's investing, so we gotta look at the long term. If we break this, bro, we might be good. Might be good. Let's go to JP Morgan, keeping the price above the resistance, but also we just refresh this. And you know me, like since this is an investment chart, you're gonna keep it on a higher time frame, on a weekly time frame, right? Weekly time frame. There's our weekly support right it too. One week or boom, and give me another 1 week weekly distant here. Resistance from support. Clean. Coke broke our weekly resistance, going crazy. Microsoft definitely on the downside. I want to see Microsoft break the resistance here. Got our week support there. Buy. Definitely pushing above that. Then Dow Jones, Q definitely got waiting on. Definitely waiting on Nvidia. I ain't gonna lie, Nvidia earnings are so important right now. Definitely gonna determine our market look. Gold is going crazy. I bought a little bit. Then my bit definitely dropped below. But ain't nothing wrong with buying low, especially when investment terms. And I see that boom here, put that in the chart right there. Definitely, I don't know, this is a resistance right here. Price broke below it. Other than that, I think that's pretty good. At the end of the day, have to continue being consistent no matter what. Let's look at the hot list. Volume gainers. Volume gainers. So video game volume. Intel. Monthly game volume. I get in some. Sheesh. Rough for what about F? Amazon. Amazon. How people buying. Distance too. Ow. Tesla. Volume gainer. Percentage change. So what is the stock? Ring Central. Ring Central. Ring Central. Ring Central. Just Fall from Grace. Fall from Grace. Yo. Oil States International. Hmm. Yeah. All right, let me not get distracted, man. Load the stock market. Get distracted. List. Yo. Continue with my old please. Okay. Bong. Bong. Quite a good range. Yes, it is a good range. Oh, you looking at that? That is a good ass range. If we break that range, ring Central. No, let's do a stock analysis on Ring Central. Oh, my stomach. Ring Central. Ring Central Inc. A balance sheet. RGN. Balance. Actually, let's do this. Ring Central income statement. Income statement summary. Statement summary. Yeah. Okay, Ring Central income statement, revenue steady mid. As growth is sufficient, revenue dominates, margin strong. They have strong margin, super cool. For SaaS reflecting stable growth software model, operating expenses high, but improving sales and marketing, and major costs, though cost controls have boosted efficiently operating income turning positive in non-GAAP basis. GAAP profitability still modest due to stock pension. Okay, net income near break even to small profit. GAAP strong, adjusted metric positive. Yeah, okay, then free cash flow solid. Key strength investors to watch. Okay. Let's look at the revenue. Definitely growing each year, which is good. Now we can see each quarter also we're both posting positive. Let's see our net income, right? Are we keeping some of that money at income? So we went from negative losing money to making money, right? Which is positive, good thing. We got to see some cash flow. We see some cash flow growth, some cash flow growth. A balance sheet. Now let's see. Takeaways is a transition from a growth story to cash flow profitability, margins improving. So if you want, can I break it down further? Bull versus bear, earning trends last quarter. Let's see. Give me a balance sheet summary. Balance sheet summary. See, this is how I use ChatGPT to do some investigations on a company, right? Just saving me time. So assets and equivalent strong, liquidity roughly $300 to $500 million, support operations and debt servicing. Okay, accounts receivable stable, reflecting subscription billing cycle, goodwill, intangibles. Let me look at this balance sheet. Total assets is $1.4 billion. And total liability is $1.8 billion, right? Shareholders' equity is not the greatest, so we still have some debt we are operating in. So shareholders' equity modest due to accumulated losses in stock based on compensation. Retained earnings historically negative, but improving as profitability increases. So financial history highlights good revenue, recurring revenue, visibility high for revenue, and then elevated leverage versus slower growth peers, intangible heavy asset base. So quick takeaway. So Ring sees balance sheet is typically of a mature SA firm, strong recurring revenue and cash flow, but leverage and intangibles requiring monitoring. So if you want, I can go deeper. Give me a debt risk. What is Ring Central? Is Ring Central 5-year? What is this company? What is this company? Oh my God, it's a telephone company. That's the first thing that comes up. I don't know, man. How do they even make money? That's crazy. Crazy. Back to the back testing, bro. Back to the back test scheme on the daily. Should look fried. Right. Boom. Boom. That's my resistance. And I got the support, the resistance and the support right here, as you can see. Then I pull up the 4 hour, looking pretty decent. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be very risky I don't know. I'm trying to make some money. If that weak shit, bro. If that weak shot. Go to go Z Alt V. Boom. And Friday. All right. No FOMO. Wow. No FOMO. No FOMO. No FOMO. No FOMO. No FOMO. Yo. All right. Are we gonna start the week off? FOMO. Price is no trade zone. Price is no trade zone. This is a no trade zone, man. Look at this consolidation. Also a no trade zone. A price can blast through it, so being patient. I'm going to 15. Going to 15. Boom. So here, see the price. It's a little weak trade, but be good. Let's see. Nope. Oof. Starting off weak. All right. Back to the hourly. No trade zone. It's the thing. You can have a whole week where it just doesn't trade that well. Going to 15. You're near this resistance. No trade zone. That look better. The Thursday. It's Friday. Close that shit out. I'll be back on Monday. Price is above the resistance. Price is above the resistance. Figure this shit out. Back on our daily. Price finally broke this resistance. Now we're gonna be looking for major plays on the upside. Major plays on the upside. Boom. Trade there. On a 4 hour. That's looking, yep. 1 hour. Mark our beginning of the week. End of the week. Going to 15. Buying above this level. Can you zoom in? You can see. Seven 777 is our 750 is our TP. Bro, how we in the holidays, bruh? Man, I thought I already traded this jit. My God, I hate trading on the holidays. Buying again. We might sell there. And let's go. I'm 23. Moving SL on the profit. Go. 40K. Okay. Close. Position. You know, I probably just broke back even. God damn. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ah. A little break. Man, I would have hit TP. I would have smacked TP too. All right. It's not completely, you know, fuck it. I'm done for the week. Done for the week. What's going on? Boom, that's the end of that week. Made a decent profit. Made some good profit. I'm mad at that. I'm mad at that. Let's make some more. Make some more. It's the other day, yo. Further resistance. I'm more crazier, but you know, it is what it is. You know, you gotta be patient, make your money, get out. It's the holidays, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I do not want to trade the freaking holidays. I skipped into next week. Let's trade January. Okay. Friday. Cool. So now we see that we have a resistance here. We have a resistance. We have our support here. think it's guaranteed in the market. So money, take the money. What time is it? I'm here on here early. Only 1 o'clock. I'll go back to the golf range. Fucking with me. Mm-mm. Music, just trades, just trades, just trades. No music. This Friday. Oh, look, it's President's Day. Yep, it is President's Day. Fully back at me. Shortened week. The holidays. I go to 15. Fine above this resistance. That sell is gonna be right here. Right here. Bearing. Pushing that $80 level. Didn't he stand up? Yeah, ain't standing up for shit. I don't like when me tell me what to do. I don't like when motherfuckers tell me what to do. All right. Mm-mm. You know what time it is? Time to get. Oh. Boom. So here. Here. Double if we go into the positive. It's gone. It's gone. It gone, King. It gone, gang. It's gone. Mm-hmm. I'm not even excited.
Oh my God.
That was some good trading.
Oh my God.
That was some good trading.
Oh my God.
I know y'all saw that. Because I'm live. And y'all saw that. And live. Let's get it. Ooh, I feel good. Over. Damn. Still back testing. Mm-hmm. Send me my money. In the moon, it's in the time. See, I'm done, man. You know, I had a good back test session. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm saying this, bro. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, back testing again. I am happy with my results today. I'm going expected it. Mm-hmm. Six. Boom, boom. Guys, you know what time it is. Time for me to get out of here. It's time for me to get out of here, rich millionaire. Thank you guys for a wonderful time. I love y'all. Uganda Trades. Uganda Trades is out of here. Deuces, love y'all. Have a great one. Uganda Trades is out of here. Be great. Don't forget to hug and kiss your mama and your daddy because they're very important in your life. Uganda Trades. Don't forget to pray too.
We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. Throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
It's a pinnacle code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pin